Okay, so that's what it looks like with that, what we have in the car right now. That's designed to work in the car, like boom, right there. And then, let's say, this is the intake hose right here. This one actually, I mean, this is very similar to that one, that's why I'm using it. It would actually go over here like this. Yeah, that's like the simplest, that's the Eclipse setup. The Eclipse would actually be if you had this over it. Yeah, you feel me? So this, I think this is actually for an Eclipse, because it looks different than that one and that one. So yeah, but it actually works. So I'll show you what the whole. So that, for the most part, is what an Eclipse intake looks like. It goes from the turbo to the MAF right here, to the blow-off valve, and all that other intake hoses and stuff. I would actually use this if I had a snorkel, like I said. But look, you can definitely tell it's not supposed to be like that. Yeah. You know, we might be able to say like, hey, that's the way the car came. It's got the airbox on there, it's just missing something. I don't know. I don't know if that would fly. My goal with getting the car smogged is to get it smogged, you know, and then pass like a, you know, a smog test, smog check, you know, and not having to use like some, you know, sneaky underhanded methods, you know. Just take it in and then like, oh, okay, it looks stock, and then we'll smog it, you know, type of thing. I don't want no shady smog or anything. I want it to be stealthy, steeper. So yeah, that's the goal. So anyway, this is the Eclipse intake. I think this is what an Eclipse intake is. If I remember correctly from Junkyard. All right, so let's see what the Galant setup looks like. All right, just for shits and giggles, there's what the third gen 3G MAF looks like on with the Eclipse intake piping. So there you go. It actually looks pretty good. I wouldn't be able to tell it's not stock, you know. Especially it says Mitsubishi here and everything. Obviously, if you had a picture of the engine bay, you would know, hey, that's not supposed to be like that, you know, but yeah. Alright, so it works. It was a little bit of a tight squeeze getting this in here, but it fits. Alright, okay, here's the mega here. So this here is the stock Galant VR4 setup. You know what? Something here might be NA Galant VR4. The NA Galant VR4 has a little bit different intake. It's almost the same, but of course there's no turbo. Anyway, so that's what you're working with. So if you remember, I'll show you a picture of what the Eclipse one looks like right now. Compare it to this picture right here. It is a piece of shit. This is what this is, man. You got a 90-degree turn here, another 90-degree turn here, and a 90-degree turn here. It's like 3 90-degree turns. Well, what's going on, Mitsubishi? Can shoehorn that in there any better, you know? But yeah, that's the stock intake system for the Galant VR4. It is shitty. This is actually much improved. So we're gonna try to get this to pass smog somehow, at least with this canister here. But, that's the goal. I don't really want to put that piping back on, but I will if I have to. Yeah. But I don't see how it's going to fit with the battery in there. That's the problem. I'll have to look at some more pictures, because that canister is supposed to go here, like I said. Right on top of this, I guess. I don't see where that bolts up. Yeah, actually I do. This is... Okay, I don't know. It might be this, like where the battery goes, and then this goes here, right over here. Yeah, that's where that goes. So I don't know how he got it to fit with that battery in there. He must have made it stock again. I don't know. I don't really want to do that, dude. That's a pain in the ass every time you have to smog. So I'm gonna try to get it to work with that pipe there. That's the plan. All right. So anyway, yeah, this is the Galant VR4 stock Galant VR4 setup. The snorkel, the air air can here with the filter, the MAF right here connected to the base, and then it's got a 90 degree here and another 90 degree here, a 90 degree here and a 90 degree here. It goes to the turbo. This goes to the blow-off valve. This goes to the boost control solenoid. Looks like that. What else? And then these go to the 2 intake hoses that are right here. So they're all in different places. I don't know why Mitsubishi couldn't get, you know, this car. Well, okay, if you think about it, this car was like, the Galant VR4 was the prototype, basically. That's why they say, you know, that's why they call this car the godfather of the Evo. From this car. Okay, here's the story. I'm gonna tell you a story about this. So this is from what my knowledge is. Mitsubishi got into rally racing, and they started rally racing with the Colt GTO or something, or a GTO, and then their next car was they tried to make a Group B rally Starion, is what it is. So if you don't remember that car, Mitsubishi built a Starion for rally to compete in Group B. And then and it basically had the parts from this. So that's actually the prototype, the Group B Starion. And then and Group B canceled it. They outlawed Group B because too many people were dying. Not safe. Can't do it anymore. Outlawed. So then what they did was they took the engine. I don't know if they used the 4G63. I'm not 100% on that, but because the Starion had a different engine. But they took the drivetrain components and like a lot of probably the engine stuff, I don't know, and they put it into a Galant, and then they used the Galant VR4 for rally racing, and so they wanted to go to a smaller platform. Believe it or not, I think the Galant VR4 has been around since the 88 or 87, 1988 or 1987. That's why you see a lot. If you look at some JDM Galants, a lot of them are like Galant VR4s. They're from like 88 or 87. The Galant VR4 has actually been around a lot longer. The last year for the Galant VR4 in the United States was 92, but that's because the Americans are redheaded stepchildren, you know, that type of thing. America can't have anything cool. That's the gist of it. Yeah, we got the Galant VR4 91, 92. But from this car, they took basically the components from this car and they put it in the Eclipse. So, and as you know, the Eclipse is a derivative of the Galant. Like all the early 90s cars use all the same suspension. That's why you can mix and match stuff on these cars, because they're all the same. But it came from this car. This is the first car that it came from. So it went from the Starion to the Galant, then to the Eclipses, and then that's how we got the Eclipses and the Evos. Evo came from this car. Evo 1, 2, 3, same 4G63, and then when they got to Evo 4, it was a different engine. They flipped it over, but it's still same 4G63. The head is like the other direction or something, you know. I don't remember why they did that. I rather like it turbo in the front, you know. I think the Evo has a turbo in the front still. I don't know. They did something with the head. But anyway, and then yeah, so and then lo and behold, you have your first gen Eclipse, second gen Eclipse, and those are the other cars. And then the Galant. I think the Galant used a 4G64. I'm not sure. Yeah. So that's the history on these cars. That's why a lot of the parts look so similar. They look also similar. Eclipse, Galant. That's why I always say Eclipse, Galant, Eclipse, Galant. You know, because from the Galant came the Eclipse. It's actually been around longer than the Eclipse. And believe it or not, the Eclipse is more of an American car than the Galant. The Galant is pretty much a Japanese imported car, whereas the Eclipse is actually built here in Ohio in the United States, in Ohio, because then they call that's a true DSM. The Galant, not really a DSM, not built in the United States. This car was imported. At least I think it was. Yeah, because these have been around for a while. So yeah, that's kind of the history on this with my narrative. I hope you've enjoyed it. This will probably be a separate side episode vlog. Me talking about all the different intakes and how the Galant and the Eclipse came to be. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my little story about the Galant VR4. I probably told it before in my my Galant VR4 video, but there it is again, and that is why that's why I can use all these intake components. Yeah, all right. So that's the gist of it. So the plan is I'm gonna try to not use these intake pipes as much as possible. I mean, if I have to use the Eclipse one, I'll have to use the Eclipse one, but I know that looks more stock. It looks more OEM than this, but it doesn't look too bad. I don't think they'll mind too much. It's got like some hard piping and stuff. There's not a lot of stock stuff on this car. It looks stock. This engine bay looks stock, but it is not. It is not stock at all. This battery is not. This is not even supposed to be the right size. I think it's supposed to be a bigger battery. The battery is supposed to be here. It's supposed to have that intake in here. It's not. It has. Oh yeah, and then there's a bunch of piping that goes this way. It's a bunch of. It's kind of like a cloth piping sorta. That's not stock. That hard pipe is not stock. That 2G throttle body elbow is not stock. This intercooler is not stock. The blow-off valve is not stock, but you can't see it. It's hiding under there, so I can probably get away with that. That boost controller is not stock. There's a bunch of wires and stuff hanging out all over the place that don't seem to be going anywhere. That's not stock. There's no ABS. There's no power. The power steering reservoir is different. This is actually a second-gen power steering reservoir. That's a funny thing. That looks exactly like a second-gen one. I know what the Galant one looks like. It doesn't look like that. Yeah. So this engine bay is not up to snuff. Okay. So I mean, they're probably not gonna notice. You know, as long as that's the goal. The goal is to make it look stock and pass emissions. So we'll see if we can get that to happen. All right, here's what we got.